But sometimes you get a super score in one, right? So are you angry at the rules or are you angry at the score? Because the president of El Salvador, the only thing he can be criticized for is to getting a huge score in his favor with the rules of the game that they lay out for him. So, yes.
But it was enormously disruptive to the people who ran the country before you, obviously. Did you ever worry they would try and put you in jail?
Well, they did. Even when I was president. I mean even already in the presidency, they tried to impeach me. They say I wasn't. There's an article in the Constitution that says Congress can actually fire the president if he's not fit to lead. So they say that I wasn't fit to lead, and they tried to impeach me because of that. But there was such a. I mean, the people were like. They feared that the people would.
So what advice would
rise up against them or something.
Well, it's a fair concern given your majority.
Exactly.
What advice would you give to another former democratically elected leader seeking office who is facing jail time? Like anyone, just if there was.
I mean, if there was a way to stop the candidacy, then he's probably in trouble. But if there's no way to stop him from competing in the election, all the things that they do to him will just give him more votes. Right?
That seems to be happening.
Yes, I mean, either you stop the candidacy, or you let him be. But just, hitting him with, you're making the greatest campaign ever. I mean,
do you think they know that?
Some of them, I think some of them do, but of course, the ones that don't, or they think that, that's the problem with endogamous groups, right? Because they all, so it's so great, let's do it. And, they're making a huge mistake. Huge mistake.
If you're a country like El Salvador, really any other country in the hemisphere, including Canada, your eyes are on the United States because it's the dominant power.
Yes.
Obviously. But it puts you in a weird position if you're being criticized from the United States. So there's a congressman from Massachusetts, a pro-communist congressman called Jim McGovern, literally pro-communist, not an attack, just an observation, who attacked you the other day for daring to move a painting of Oscar Romero, who's a Catholic priest who was murdered here more than 40 years ago, in your airport, I think?
Yeah.
What did you make of that? It seemed like a pretty minute criticism, pretty small.
And they actually moved it to a nicer place in front. It's not like, we moved it from a very nice place and we put it in some warehouse, or whatever, some place.
But what if you did? It's your country, no?
Well, of course. But you can make the case as an art connoisseur that he didn't like, the place with the painting. But the fact that he protested or he expressed his deep concern on Twitter and not, called. If he would have called here and said, "Hey, you moved the painting," they would have told him, "No, it's right here, Mr. Congressman." So of course he can even come and see it for himself. But of course he was doing an attack, right? So, but it backfired because first the painting was right in front, so just to move the camera, it was on the other side. So this also, he misfired, but also the fact that a U.S. congressman is trying to micromanage where art is being displayed. It's being displayed in another country. Gives you an example of how out of touch they are.
Feels like colonialism to me a little bit.
Yes, and it comes from the Democratic Party, which you would guess.
The anti-colonial party.
Yes, but at the end it's like sometimes the guy that's called racist is not really the racist, right? But the guy that is called the colonialist is not really the colonialist, right? Sometimes it's weird how narratives work sometimes.
Are you getting a lot of Americans moving here?
Yes. I mean, probably in numbers it won't be significant to you,
Salud.
Salud es tener quien me cuide desde lejos, que me haga suspirar y me ayude a respirar. Salud es tener a alguien que me contagie su risa y me haga sentir que si no sana hoy, sanará mañana.
Sí. Salud.
Salud es rodearte de quienes te hacen sentir bien. En Kaiser Permanente trabajamos juntos para cuidar de todo lo que tú eres.
Ready to run.
Yes, we can see it.